Today I'm going to give you a reading about your financial situation. Keep in mind that every Gemini is different. Everyone has different paths, different situations. So this may resonate with you. This may not be 100%. Don't try to make it fit if it's not fitting. Just take what you need and leave the rest, right? We're going to look into your situation regarding finances and if there's any financial stressors and if there's anything that you can do to make those stressors a little bit less. We're going to look and see what kind of career would be best for you and that sort of thing with the tarot. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. When I get to 600 subscribers, I am going to be drawing a name for a free private reading for me. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure that your name is on the list for 600 subscribers winner thingy in my community page. You can find that. You may have to scroll down a few posts, but it will be there if you want to join that list. And I'm so excited to get to 600 subscribers. And yeah, so we're gonna get started in that reading. There we go. Thank you for coming and visiting where I am. It's a beautiful day, so I hope it's a beautiful day where you are as well. Let's see here. Ooh. What is the Gemini's situation regarding finances? What are the Gemini's situation regarding their finances? Let's see. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles is diligence and opportunity, some good offers coming your way, feeling valued at the work that you have already. Or if you're looking for work or feeling valued in that new position. I also feel like there's an energy that whatever work you're doing, you're developing your skills and boosting your talents. I can feel that energy coming through. Let's see, what is the situation for Geminis regarding their finances? Ooh. There we go. There's a lot of things in the dark. Let's see what we can do about that. For the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in the dark. I feel like there's some things going on for sure with your situation regarding finances. I feel like there's this torn energy between you choosing where to spread your finances. Like, you know, if I pay off the bill completely, then I won't have enough money for the other thing, and vice versa, you know. So I kind of like feel that energy that it's not that you're escaping commitments per se, just kind of like trying to spread out the finances that you have to, you know, survive and to move forward. I could feel that energy for some of you in regards to that situation. For the Queen of Cups as well, I do feel like there's an energy about you pouring your heart into it. So I don't know if like your heart is winning over your process, like your thought process in regards to spreading out the income. You know, that could be a hard thing to do if you have like children or like, you know, caring for someone else and having those responsibilities could be expensive as well. So I feel like that could be some sort of thing going on as well with some of you Geminis. Yeah, the Two of Wands is in the dark as well. For the Two of Wands, this is why you're under some financial stress right now, or the possibility of what could be causing some of your financial stressors right now, if you have any. I just feel like you're preparing for some changes for some of you. I feel like it's about, yeah, making that decision and like trying to make progress, or like still wanting to follow through with your passions and still wanting to follow through with, you know, the fun things in life. And that can be hard, especially for a Gemini, because Geminis get bored easily. They like to go out and mingle. You know, they like that sense of an adventure. They don't like to be trapped at home. You know, I can feel that energy for you 100%, you know? Yeah, and I feel like for some of you Geminis as well, it's kind of like, you know, like, why does my friend or why does my sister or why does this person, you know, have it so easy and I'm like struggling, I'm working, I'm doing this and all these other things, and I'm still not advancing like them. Like, I can feel that energy as well. Yeah, so sometimes that can be expensive when you're trying to, you know, keep up with the Jones, so to speak, you know what I mean? Yeah. I can feel that for some of you. That could be a tough one. so now that we know what the situation is, we're going to continue to see how we can like relieve some of these stressors and how to figure out if there's any energies coming out through here for balance, because I do feel there's energy that there is potential for some balancing all of the things that you want to accomplish. For the King of Swords, being in the light, that is a good one. You know, the King of Swords, it's like you have the ambition, you have like what you need to strategize to come up with a way to be more financially stable, at least to make you feel less stress about it, you know? Nothing's perfect, you know, it's hard out there right now with the food prices, like, oh my goodness. Yeah, and everything else, yeah, it's a tough one right now. But for the King of Swords, I'm also feeling there's an energy that, you know, you're trying to control your emotions, but you're being challenged, but you're really good at, I feel like you're really good at solving this sort of situation. I feel like you already know what you need to do to release some of that stress. It's just about, you know, sacrifice, and sometimes that is really hard. You know, if I go out with my friends, then I'll have less money for this, and you don't want to sacrifice that. And yeah, I can feel you for sure. That is really, really hard. For the Four of Cups being in the dark, I feel like this is something that you can learn from this situation. The Four of Cups in the dark is kind of like having a lack of interest. I don't know if you're lacking interest in sorting out your finances, or the lack of interest in figuring out how or who to help you organize your finances, you know? I know sometimes, I know where I am, there's some kind of services that are available to help with that sort of thing. I don't know if there is where you are, if that is a situation that you're into. I just feel like there's, with the Four Cups kind of like representing that there's something that, you know, that could help you out here. Like just having that new outlook, like even just talking to someone that you know, like your trusted friend or someone, can just give you a new outlook, like, oh yeah, maybe I could do that, you know? Like sometimes like if you have a loan taken out or something, if you talk to them, sometimes they can like make you have like lower payments for longer sometimes. I know I've done that myself, so I'm just saying with the Four of Cups, I just feel like there's some sort of thing that you can do to make like a small decision about having a new outlook. So that's why I feel like there's an energy around like talking to someone about that. But you have the Knight of Wands in the dark too. For the Knight of Wands, I feel like there's a lack of focus a little bit on which areas you can move things around a little, you know? Yeah. Like I'm not feeling any energies about you changing your job or picking up more work or anything like that. I just feel like it's more about like changing things around, like moving things around, you know? I don't know if you are the type of person who like does the budgets. I know some people, they have like all these envelopes and they take out all their money and they put in all these little envelopes, and like one is only for bills and one's for this and this and that. Sometimes with like some Geminis who are not comfortable with staying home all the time, sometimes, I'm not saying this is you, I'm just like, this is a scenario for some Geminis, it may not be you specifically, but I know they do like to not be trapped at home and sort of thing, but sometimes they put too small of a budget where they need to go outside, they need to not be trapped at home, they need to, and then what happens is that they end up by dipping into the other ones, and that messes things up there. So sometimes it's easier or better to put a little bit more into your fun money kind of thing, you know, to have that adventure. And it's not really about fun money. It's about like keeping your sanity, keeping you in less stress and more focused on building your financial stability. So, you know, if you're only putting away like, I don't know, $20 for fun or like whatever it is for you, put like more, a little bit. And if you don't spend it all, that is awesome, because then you have that much more for the next month to do something better or funner or whatever, you know? And like try to put a little bit less in other areas. And you know, if an emergency comes up, you can use that as well, and that little extra that you may be having as well. Just kind of like plan out things a little bit more, you know, like when you make this budget, like think ahead, like is this anyone's birthday that I need to purchase a gift for, you know, planning ahead instead of like, oh man, I forgot their birthday, and then being stuck and then dipping into one of the bill monies for that. Just like having that plan. I just feeling the planning because of the Queen of Wands in the dark, you know, she's a planner, you know, she's sitting there and she's like planning, like, how can I get this done, you know, I can feel that energy. Yeah, and for the Queen of Wands, it's kind of like more about something that you can create a better relationship with money. So I feel like the planning would be one thing, like being planned ahead. Also determining what is most important, like and reassessing the situation, what things you can change, like so for some bills like your electricity or whatever, sometimes you can go and ask them for a payment thing where it's like the same amount of money every month rather than just getting these random bills that may be a little bit much for you, sort of thing. It's kind of like, finding the balance. Finding the balance is what I got. Finding the balance and how you can figure out your situation. Yeah. And justice. Justice, I also feel like there's this energy of, let me get my other cards here so we can give that positive reading as well. But with the justice, I am feeling this energy of finding truth and like resolving some sort of matters regarding the finances. Yeah, I feel like there's someone that you can contact. I feel like there's an energy as well as like readdressing or reevaluating your contract with some things. I don't know if you have a contract that is taking money out of your account or something, that you can negotiate with them. Like I said, like equal billing plans or something like that, or having a smaller amount for a longer period of time if it will help during this time while you're trying to figure things out. Yeah. While I'm shopping, we're just going to go over what kind of careers are also good in case you are one of those. If you're one of those who are trying to find a better career or wondering if the career you have right now is right for you. But Geminis are really good at taking initiative. They're generally really skilled. They're very attentive generally. But they also need a dynamic work environment. So they need one that is stimulating and not boring. They're not really good at jobs or works where you have to repetition, like working in a factory, putting a part into the machine and taking it out as repetitive, right? So I feel like that's not really up Gemini's alley 100%. And that can make them feel more drained, more tired, more unwilling to go home and cook a big meal and like take out instead, and that can be more costly, right? So if you're having a job that is inspiring and innovating and letting you have that adventurous spark without being trapped inside the house all the time, it can be delightful in a lot of different ways, not just for yourself but for your finances, for your spirit, for your family life, and all of that as well. So for Geminis, their really good careers would be a trader, an inventor, writers, public speakers, even a YouTuber is right up their alley sometimes. With the public speaking, a lawyer in the law field as well, communications for sure. Organizers, some Geminis are really good at organizing. And there's a lot, like I feel like that is really popular. Like I know my daughters and stuff are all into watching those organizing YouTube videos. YouTube, it takes a long time to make money and it's a lot of work. I feel like the biggest thing for Geminis is like not being stuck in something that keeps the same routine day in and day out, like being like a daycare worker or something where you need to have that constant same routine every day. Something more adventurous, maybe even like gardening, like a gardener or something where you're going outside and landscaping or something like that, or just being able to help people with design and fashion or that sort of thing, commercials maybe. There's something that's like different and not repetitive. It's right up your alley. Yeah. Let's just see what kind of good things you can have. Let's see what kind of good things that we can get for Gemini. What good messages can we get for Gemini? Let's see. What good messages can we get for Gemini? Ooh. Justice again. Balance. The key here is working out your balance. Working out that adventurous side of you along with your finances. Making sure they're equal. Evil. I don't know where that came from. But anyways. Having that equal balance of adventure, going out and not feeling trapped at home, and working on the financial situation and boosting that a little bit as well. Just have that equal balance. But with the 5 of Cups being in the dark, I do feel an energy that you are healing from your finances. I feel like there's some of you, things are improving. I feel like you're being letting go of some things already. I feel like you're going through a phase of transitioning. I feel like this transitioning will make a better outcome in the long run as well. With the Justice being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of taking some accountability, you know, for the financial situation, making sure that, you know, you are planning ahead and not misjudging your finances for the month, you know. For the world, I do feel like the cycle is coming to a completion and you're going to be starting a new cycle. So I do feel like there's this energy. You know, Sunday is a new moon, new beginnings of reassessing your situation, going into your finances, and maybe start planning now for April of how you can make these little adjustments that will benefit you in the long run, you know? See what you can do, what strings you can pull, because I believe in you. And I do feel like that is a good message for you overall. Things are improving. I can feel it for you. Yeah. I feel you got this. You got this. You can do this. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your visits for sure. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, I am live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday most of the time. Sometimes, you know, we run into some tech problems over here. But mostly I'm here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and some Sundays. So come check me out there. All the readings are free. Yeah, it's kind of fun. There's like some entertainment in the chat too with Nightbot. Nightbot's just a robot, it's not a real person. But he is entertaining to play with as well while you wait for your reading. If you do want to book a private reading with me, there is links in the description down below on how to do so. I do it on email, Zoom chat, Discord chat, whichever one you prefer. I'm also on Etsy if you prefer a pre-recorded video. That's available as well through Etsy. Yeah, and you can ask any questions you want in those. So, but I will see you all next time. I hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.